If you're scared of people, your options in life are pretty much limited, especially if you're doing a sales job or if you're running a business or you're an entrepreneur, any of these things. How do you expect to succeed if you're scared of people? And this is actually something that a former classmate of mine has told me because he's also in the business space. We met up the other day, I think it was a few months ago. So he asked me, what are you doing? What is your business model? And I told him I'm a copywriter and I'm currently doing outreach looking for clients. And he told me, do you have any sales skills? Like, how would you rate your sales skills from 1 to 10? And I told him probably a 2. So he was like, well, let's do something about that. And I was like, well, how can I do something about it other than, repeatedly sell to people? And he was like, yeah, exactly that. We're right now going to sell to people because we were outside. And he was like, we're going to sell to random people. We were going to pitch people on the sales job that he was working at the time. And I was really not comfortable with doing that at all because, I'm scared of approaching random people. These people don't know me. And he was like, well, even though they don't know you, how do you expect to ever succeed with your copywriting business if you can't just approach random people and sell to them? And I was like, yeah, you're right. So let's go. And I approached 2 girls and I pitched them and they rejected the offer, obviously. Next, I pitched a cashier and I was a lot more comfortable doing it this time because it was the second time, and the first time is always the hardest. And the second time I did it, I pitched the cashier and he actually gave me his contact information. And I don't know if he got the sales job, but at least it was a step closer. And so since that entire encounter, that entire experience, I've been a lot more comfortable with, talking to people and approaching strangers or, striking a conversation with a cashier, for example, like just how's your day and stuff like that. I was never comfortable with doing stuff like that. But overall, it really built my confidence because I know that I can talk to people without being scared. Because what is there to be scared of? If you're an entrepreneur and you're watching this is very important. Like, you gotta learn how to not be afraid of people at all. Like, there's no reason for you to be afraid of people, so stop being afraid of people. I know it's not that easy, but for example, you can do something like, you see someone wearing a sweater that you really like, you can just go up to them and ask them where they got it, and if they don't tell you, you can just go on with your day. I hope you got something out of this video. Basically, the entire goal of this video is to get you to not be scared of talking to people, because there's a lot of people that are just like, there's no need for me to strike conversations with random people, but not because they don't think it's necessary, but because they're scared, and there's no reason for you to be scared. And that's what I want you to understand. So again, I hope you got something out of this video, and I'll be uploading a lot more. So please subscribe, and if you want to ask me any questions, you can go to my Instagram down below.